What's up, world? It's Katrina
and Marlena, and this is Excess Baggage,
the podcast where two friends in their 30s unpack all of life's baggage. This episode, we will be unpacking our post-Rona woes.
Okay, let's start the show.
Hey, girl.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome to my birthday month. Woo, 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 woo. No,
Here we go.
No.
Here we go. And the shenanigans begin.
Okay, look, I'm be honest. I've been down about it. Normally, March is all like, oh, I'm so happy. Like, here we go. It's coming to an end, it's coming close. Yeah. But no. So I started that off just to give me a little give me a little.
Okay. That was the launching point.
That was the launching point. That was the beginning.
All right. Well, we are beginning on the 15th, like the middle of the month. So that, that's different for you.
Yes, it is. It is. It really is. One of my cousins always used to like say, I'm just going to unfollow you right at February 28th. And then I'll come back like right on your birthday. And I'm like, why? He's like, because you are obnoxious. Like, he's like, everything about it is obnoxious. Because there was this years. I mean, come on, y'all. I loved being on Facebook and being able, like anybody, like being able to create, like it's your page. Yeah. So like, it was Marlena World, and I'm a big fan of music, and I would do these countdowns and pick like a song each day, and I'd write like what it meant to me. Like I did something for 30 days. I did this for a long time, and my family was not having it.
How did I miss this? I don't remember any of this.
Yes, I used to do this on Facebook. Like if you go back, like if you look at any of my memories, like in the month of March, you know how you always get your memories or whatever. Uh-huh. I don't repost them, but like every single memory is me being like, day number 27. Da, 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 and it was like an insert about 27 days until da, 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 da. And then I would lead it up to like when I would drop my invite to whatever I was doing. That would come out like 2 weeks before. And then it would roll into.
That shows how much I be paying attention on social media.
Yeah, so
that's wild though.
Yeah, that was wild. But I stopped doing that.
I mean,
not because I was like ashamed or anything. I just stopped just because I was like, what the fuck? Like I got more like this was back when I didn't have no responsibilities, y'all. Like I'm fucking young as fuck, partying.
You got responsibilities, so you don't have time.
Exactly. I don't have time. I'm not doing that.
Fair enough.
Anyway, we got off track.
Right. Is that your baggage for today?
No. That's not my baggage. What is my baggage for today? First of all, hey y'all. Yeah, we like started off talking about like birthdays and stuff, but
not birthdays, just yours.
Mine. No, because I didn't even want to go there with you because I already know.
Just saying.
I know.
Yes.
So
it's not September yet. We're not there yet.
I know.
This is your month.
Anyway, so my baggage for today is I don't know. I was thinking about it for a little bit because we hadn't recorded, and I was just thinking about like what have I been going through or something, or something that happened. And I was like, whoa, that hit me differently. And I had a couple of people in my life tell me that they were proud of me. And I didn't know how to respond to that. And so I sat in it for a little bit to be like, well, why not? Why do you not feel worthy of, of someone being proud of you? And, I went through a whole drama in my head about that. And I don't know, I was just glad that I had that moment.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you need it.
Absolutely.
And you don't know that you need it because you're on your grind or you're doing whatever it is that you're living in, like I said, Marlena world, you're living in your world. And to hear that from, a couple people that I really respect,
Sure.
it made me feel good, but then it also, it was like a two sides
Hard
to
to
it.
hear.
It was hard to
Right.
hear. So, yeah, I think that's what my baggage has been, just
Mm.
try to, find a balance of accepting
Mm.
not only just compliments, but just accepting like the reality of things.
Sure.
So,
Mm. That makes sense. I hear all of that.
yup. So that's what I've been dealing with.
Mm.
But what is your baggage for today?
Mm. My baggage. So I had to go to the doctor this morning, which I think I've talked about before is always not a fun experience for me. It's never a fun
Right.
experience. So I think I'm still just in a place because I've been back and forth to the doctor and all of that since November. Um, and although I've been living my life and trying to continue on or whatever, like at this point, I'm still not well, if we can say that, physically. And so going to the doctor is always really challenging and hard. And I've spent a lot of time doing that at certain moments in my life because of hormonal stuff. So I'm just, you know, sitting in and maybe also proud of myself for not being discouraged and continuing to move through this process. Um, and I'm not talking a lot to people about, well, close people, my parents, people like that. But like, it's hard and it's challenging, not just because like, oh, I'm not well in this moment, but because of the amount of medical trauma that I have. And so also just sitting with like, oh, I went to the doctor today and I didn't spiral and I worked afterwards and I was okay. I came home and I was able, like, all of these things, I was still able to function. And so acknowledging that piece. But yeah, girl, I'm still trying to figure out what the hell is going on with my stomach at this point. I might have like a food allergy or a sensitivity, and that makes me nervous because me love some food, and I don't know what it is that is causing this.
Oh Lord, girl. And you know what? It better not be seafood because y'all, I don't
Lord,
know. I don't
oh my
know
gosh,
what Katrina is going to do.
I am going to lose my mind.
I really don't know.
I might die.
Like,
Like,
no, she is dedicated. Okay.
if I
Dedicated.
could never have another piece of shrimp in my life, I don't know what I would do. I would be crying for days, at least, at the very least. Yeah, no. And that's the thing. I'm like, I have no idea what it is because I don't know what my body is responding to in this moment. And we can't
Mm-hmm.
quite figure it out. And they're like, we need you on like a whole food diet, but like completely clean. I don't know. I'm just like, okay, I can like do this. They want me to like eliminate everything and slowly add things in, but I'm at the point where I might just pay because Kaiser doesn't do them. Just pay for like a sensitivity test, like a food sensitivity test
Mm-hmm.
outside, just so that I can get definitive answers because it's been going on for a long time already and we don't have any answers. And eliminating food, everything for 30 days and then adding things back in a little bit at a time to see how it goes just feels like it's going to take till like the end of the year to figure out what the hell is going on.
Right. No.
And every
Facts.
time I eat that thing, even if it's just that one time, it's causing a lot of distress in my body.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't want to eat it. I just want to get rid of it. So like, just tell me what it is. So I'm hoping it's not something I eat like every day or like all the time or that I really enjoy.
Well, first of all, what's up with Kaiser not having a food sensitivity test? Like, what the
They only do
hell?
allergy tests. My acupuncturist warned me though, so I wasn't too upset when it came up. She was like, just so you know, most insurance companies are probably not going to do an insensitivity test. They're probably just going to want to have you do an elimination diet because, Western medicine.
Cheap
But
bastard.
the good news is I'm not allergic. They're thinking
Right.
because they were like, if you were allergic, you would just like your body would be trying to get rid of it altogether. And I'm not having those severe reactions, but I'm like, my stomach hurts, I'm bloated, I can't eat regularly. Like that feels severe to me, but apparently it's not severe enough to be an allergy. So we gonna see. Yeah, we gonna see. But that's where I'm at in this moment, and just trying to stay motivated to continue to move through this process and not discouraged. Because some days I'm like, but I can't eat anything, and I just want to eat. Mad at the world.
Oh Lord. Well, I hope that works out, man. But yeah, you probably should get one of those tests. But like, kind of like when you doesn't like Ancestry or one of them do kind of like a test like that.
I
Like
think 23andMe, yeah,
yeah,
something like that.
one of them. Yeah, I'm sure it's probably a couple $100, but the damn hospital should
Right.
have that shit. That shit
It
should
costs
be
money.
anyway.
Yeah, that's a whole other show. But the good news is Katrina has money that she can afford to do this outside of her insurance and be okay.
Yeah. That is good.
So, there we go.
Well, I wish you luck, friend. Hope that all works out and we figure out what the hell is going on so you can feel some peace.
Listen, because not eating is not fun.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend like you didn't just.
How would you feel if you just couldn't eat regularly, or every time you ate you had to be nervous because your stomach is hurting and you're uncomfortable? Like what?
Okay. But it was the way you said it.
Just listen.
I feel you though. I feel it. I get it. Yeah.
All I gotta say is I better be the healthiest person on earth.
Yeah, I'm about to
come summer.
Right.
Because of all the stuff that I'm doing.
Are you gonna start juicing and shit? What you gonna have to do?
Girl, I've already done that. I've done a week fast of just juicing. I've been going to acupuncture regularly. It has been so bad that I have done these things and still we don't know what's happening. So like, I better be the healthiest person on earth because I'm taking all the supplements. I'm doing all the things. My skin better be glowing. I better be out here popping by summer.
Yeah, you're going to have that glow.
Like, I'm drinking all the water. I'm doing all the things. Okay? I'm doing all the things. I am off of gluten right now. Like, I'm working hard. I better be like,
well,
healthy.
We'll see. Time will tell. And I'll let you know. I'm like, oh, girl, your skin is popping.
It better be.
Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, today's episode, we haven't, we wanted to keep it light since we all got stuff going on, but we just wanted to talk about our post Rona woes because apparently Rona is over.
The country has decided. They have spoken. The people have spoken.
I'm getting
all
updates.
Mandates are being lifted.
I'm getting a lot of updates in my email, letting me know about live events and shows. I'm really skeptical. Right. I'm super skeptical. I don't know, man. They are saying like, okay, I go to a lot of live shows. So a lot of the things recently have been outdoors or they've been trying to do stuff where, there's an open space or big enough space.
Right.
And now all of a sudden they're trying to say, and the place I'm, supposed to be Radio City Music Hall, which isn't, it's not huge, but it's pretty big. They're saying no need for masks, like no need to do any of that. You got to show that you're vaccinated, I believe. Still, I hope. Shit, I got to reread that. But yeah, what? I don't know.
Yeah, me either. I am not ready to be in enclosed spaces with a bunch of people without masks on. I'm not there yet. Outdoors, maybe I'd still have a mask on, probably though, if I'm being honest. But because I don't trust people and people be all in your bubble, people don't know how to stay away from you. But yeah, I'm not ready for the enclosed spaces, which is why I feel some kind of way that they were going to lift the mandate on masks on freaking airplanes and trains and buses. It was
Yeah, nah.
supposed to be lifted this month, but they pushed it back a month. Like that's gonna
And
do
I
a whole
and I
lot.
literally just read something that said there's another there's another variant that's called
Mm-hmm.
like something. It's like it's like the cross between Delta and Omicron. And I don't know. I'm like, okay, great. It's supposed to spread as fast as the measles, as the measles. That's what I read
I didn't
today.
read that. Jeez.
So yeah, I don't know.
I don't either.
And I'm going out of town for my birthday. And I'm gonna be masked up the whole time.
As you should.
I'm really gonna be masked out, masked up out there because I'm gonna be in Mexico. So
Right.
you have to test to get back in the country. You can't
Right.
just,
Right.
you can't just get on the plane. And
Right.
so, and one of my coworkers, well, obviously can't disclose, but somebody, they went on vacation and they have not been able to come back just yet.
Mm.
And I'm like, well, damn, what happens? Then I start thinking, okay, well, what happens? Do you get to, stay at the place that you are or whatever? Or do they just give you the room? Because most people that go on vacation, well, not most, but a lot of them, they save to go on that vacation. So them being
Absolutely.
able to afford staying for like, however many days, let's say it's 10 days or, it could be less depending on like, if you're testing daily to see like once you clear, then you can fly,
Right.
right? But yeah, I don't want to be stuck anywhere.
Right. Mm-mm.
I just don't want to be stuck anywhere, especially not in the States.
Mm-mm.
So, I mean, I'm gonna do my best. That's all I can do. I can't, I am going. So I just have to do my best with being cautious and go from there.
Yeah, girl. Good luck. I'm saying that, but I'm also going out of town right after you. So I'm gonna be in the same position as you.
But I am looking forward. Not until, like I said, not until today. I kind of was like, I am kind of looking forward to being in the pool and being on the beach and just
Living
chilling.
life.
Yeah.
I have to say that I am, although I'm not ready for these mandates to be completely obsolete, I am ready to get back to some feeling of normalcy. Like, I want a summer. I would like to have a summer. I
Yeah.
missed summer. Winter and fall, I could be okay inside again. That's fine.
That's
But
true.
like summer, I'm ready to have a summer. Mind you, I skipped all the way over spring. But
Yeah, damn, son. Forget you then. Spring is
I
my season.
yeah. But in LA, it'd be just feeling like summer. So I
True.
am
But
ready
you
to
know
have
what? I
outside.
will say for my birthday, because it's end of March, it usually like I feel like it is spring because
Mm-hmm.
it's always hit or miss. It could be like a really
Yeah.
beautiful like day, or it could be windy as fuck.
Right.
And just like yeah, there's sun sometimes, and then sometimes you're just like, okay,
Yeah.
I gotta get
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
It can go either way. And it'd be like it's like that in April.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
A
like
little
there's
bit.
yeah, not until May I feel yeah, it's like okay, we taking over. Summer is basically here.
Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready for summer. And in summer, I feel like because the sun's out, not just summer, spring too. When the sun is out, we can also do some outdoor events, more of those. And I'm good with that. Like I feel comfortable being outside and going to places and doing things, but not inside, especially not when people don't have masks on, because I don't trust people. But I'm ready to have a summer.
Yeah, and if I go to that show, I'm wearing my mask. And I might be the only one in there because it is in New York. But
Mm.
you know what? I don't know. I feel like I won't be the only one. If I was the only one, then
You just might be in the minority.
right, maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. But and it's a comedy show too. And so if I'm sitting
Mm,
anywhere in the view of the comic, I'm sure
mm,
he will say something, especially this
mhm.
one.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Um, but yeah,
Good luck with that.
we'll see. We'll see. But I don't know. Other woes of post Rona, like I don't know. They're like I've been saying before, like they are pretending like it's over,
Yeah.
and I don't know. One of my favorite restaurants was closed for damn near 3 weeks because supposedly they were short staffed, but like I don't know if they were really short staffed. Were they, or did someone get COVID and they decided to shut down for a couple weeks
I
to make
mean,
sure
technically, if
everybody?
somebody got COVID, they were short staffed.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, technically that is true.
Yeah. And that's quite possibly what happened. And I can understand them not wanting to announce that somebody there had COVID, but that's quite possible.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what the staffing situation is, not just in restaurants, but just everywhere. I just feel like
Everywhere.
people are working. Don't get me wrong, they are, but there's still just like everyone in the workforce. I feel like who's just gonna like, I don't know if I'm ready to go back to the office. I don't know if I'm
Right.
ready, or if I do, like I want to do a hybrid situation. Like people are now kind of trying to demand what they want in terms of their life is and you
Right.
can't and the employer really can't say anything because we were in a pandemic.
Yes, and our president has been pushing for people to go back to the office, which
Right.
I feel really bad for the people who don't have the option to work from home. And they have had to all, in the last few years deal with these ups and downs with mandates. And in this moment, like if you have to wear a mask at work and everybody else is just walking around, customers and people that you're dealing with, the general public is just walking around without a mask on, that's a lot to manage. And establishments can still try to um, demand that people wear masks, but I don't know. That's tough. That's tough.
Yeah, it is. um but I heard that some of these like bigger companies are starting to get people to go back starting next month.
Yeah.
So after the first quarter, basically, it's like the first quarter will be done, and then boom, like people will probably start going back in.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll see. Shit.
I ain't ready because you ain't going to nobody's office.
Well, yeah, but you're your own boss, so you can do that.
I can. And I'm very grateful for that. Clients are asking though if I'm going back to in person, but
Really?
yeah,
Hmm.
some people are asking. Not everybody, but some people are asking. And I don't know. At this point, I don't feel comfortable doing that. And I don't know if I will feel comfortable ever. But at least maybe not this year.
Hmm. You know what? Well, I guess as a patient, not of you, but as a
Right.
patient of a therapist, I would say at times what was I gonna say? I kind of miss it. I kind of miss being in the room. It was
Hmm.
more inviting, but
Yeah.
it's more of an experience. I feel it's more of an experience. It is.
Hmm.
And then I do think about people that need like techniques, like some
Right.
people need to hold something in their hands, or they need to like there's all these different techniques. And I don't know, like, do those therapists say, oh, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go back because that's a part of my practice? Or do they, figure another way to do it, but still do it virtual? I don't know.
I think a lot of us have been figuring it out virtually because I have clients who are in that space and we've had to figure it out virtually. I know a lot of therapists who've gone back to in person, and I know therapists who are doing hybrid. I don't feel comfortable going back to in person. I don't feel comfortable putting myself at risk because I have people coming in and out of the office, and it's just one me and 30 of them, I don't, and I'm in a shared, or I was in a shared office. So it wasn't just me that was coming in and out of the office either. So I didn't feel comfortable. I don't feel comfortable. There wasn't good circulation in the office either. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing that. I'm not ready for that. The I understand how it can be beneficial to people. I understand how people might appreciate it. And when things really die down and I feel more comfortable, I might be open to doing like a hybrid situation. Um, but in this moment, I just don't. It just doesn't feel, I feel like I'm putting myself at more risk and I don't need to be. Also, wearing a mask all day is not fun.
No.
And that's kind of requiring myself to have to wear a mask all day. And I don't like to do that. So why not be at home until further notice? We'll see what happens. But I have the luxury of making that decision. Other people don't. And I think it's interesting that companies and our president are trying to require folks to go back to work to do the same shit they've been doing from home
Yeah, I don't
for
know.
years.
I mean, as someone who did work in an office, I guess I kind of miss the office. I said that. I did say
Yeah,
that, but not in a way of like, yeah, I don't want necessarily need to do it 5 days a week.
right,
So I think people are doing like 3 days in and 2 days, out. Um, and I think most people probably would want to work like Monday, Friday off, and then work Tuesday through Thursday,
right.
which I don't, that don't sound bad to me.
I don't think so either.
But
Go for
yeah,
it.
I don't know, especially because, yeah, I don't know if they're going to be wearing masks or what. No, they won't have to.
Right.
So,
Also, gas prices though, like who's driving to anybody or who wants to drive to anybody's office right now?
shit,
These
not
gas
me.
prices.
I'm about to get a bicycle, or I have one, but I'm gonna start. If they were to say I had to go back, my job is only like, well, that's on the freeway though. I would have to see how long it is, but I mean, I'm only 15 minutes away, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Gas prices are so high. I can't imagine who wants to even go into work right now.
I know.
$6. I was seeing something. Somebody had posted something. Came across my timeline. I think it was on Facebook, and they were talking about how with everything going on, gas prices are about to be $5 and stuff like that. And people in Cali were like, "Our gas prices are already $5. Like, what are y'all talking about?"
Yeah, because
And now
they've
they're
been having
$6.
yeah, they've been having $2 gas in some of them states, like
Right.
2.50, maybe $3. But like they're complaining about 4.40 right now.
Right.
They're like, oh my God, I can't
Right.
believe the gas is 4.40. I'm like, 4.40. I don't know. That
We
seems
passed that up a long time
normal.
ago.
Yeah. That seems normal. But I saw a picture of there was I don't know if it was photoshopped or not, y'all. It could
Right.
have been, who knows. But it was like $9 gas, $9 a gallon
Mm-mm.
in right by the Beverly Center.
Mm-mm.
When I was like, okay, like those people are rich, but I mean, that's a
$9 though?
lot.
I'm not going anywhere if I have to put $9
No,
for
in
a
the Beverly
gallon.
Center, you come on, dog. Just go another city over.
Right. Right.
You just $9. Like to me, that's just
That's ridiculous.
I'd have to be on E.
Right.
Literally,
Like
like,
I
okay,
can't
I
make
can't
it.
make it anywhere else. Before I put a $9 gallon of gas in my tank. You
Uh-uh.
got me messed up.
Absolutely not. I don't want to pay $6, let
Yeah, I
alone
know. It's
9.
$6 by my house right now. It's 627, 627.
Mm-mm.
And then when I was in Inglewood, I got it for 549. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, well, it's cheaper down here than it is in the valley.
Yeah. I saw on my way to the doctor today, because I in Inglewood it is just below six
Mhm.
or 550. But I saw today 599 somewhere, and I was like, yeah, nah. I think I'll just stay inside. I think I'll stay inside a little bit longer.
Right.
Hoping these prices drop
I
eventually, because who knows?
I hung out with one of my friends, and and they said, "Hey, do you want me to pick you up?" And normally I'm the one who would never say yes to that because
Yeah.
I like to leave when I'm
Right.
ready to leave.
Right. I'm
Uh
taking all invitations for
but I said,
pickups.
"Yeah, sure. Sure. Come on down."
All invitations for pickups.
I will
Absolutely.
definitely be picked up.
Yes.
Appreciate you,
We
fam.
carpooling everywhere.
Right, everywhere. Multiple cars.
We ain't got no time for that. And we
Mm-mm.
splitting the gas.
So crazy.
Struggling.
I know. It's a lot. I don't know. I guess my other post Rona woe is just the war. Obviously, it's like, okay, are we getting out of a pandemic? Now we're getting into a war, you know. Um, it's just a lot. And I know we are not, yeah, we're paying extra in gas. That does affect our lifestyles. But
Absolutely.
I sure in the hell wouldn't want to be fucking trying to figure out
Under
where I'm going
attack.
to stay and how to get the fuck out because
Right.
somebody is trying to take over us
Right.
for no reason.
Or not being able to get the fuck out because you're black
Because you're
and
black.
they won't let you.
No,
The
but
hell?
they got some aid now, but that still is fucked up. I'm like,
That was
y'all
so
for
fucked
real?
up.
Y'all for real? I'm like, damn.
We are all under attack here, but
Racism, don't sleep.
mm-mm.
Don't sleep. I was like, what? No, Ukrainian. You ain't Ukrainian, fam. But whatever. That's some fucked up shit. But
Yeah.
I
The world we live in.
yeah, we didn't I'm just I went through a phase of watching the news and what was going on and everything. And then I had to take a break because it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
And it was every day,
Every
they were
day.
just everything was about that. So, and then, the gas prices and then the State of the Union, all this stuff was happening back to back to back.
Right.
And I was just like, okay, I've had enough. Let's just go where I like to go, my little happy place. Let's watch stuff that I've probably watched 100 times,
1,000 times, right?
that I know is predictable, and just gone and live there for a little bit because it's too much.
I've still been on a semi social media hiatus. Like the more that things go on, the more I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't. I'll get on every so often and be like, oh, let me see what's going. No, you know what? Get right back off. I don't know how long it's been at this point. It's probably been a year that I've been like semi on hiatus. Like I think I've posted a couple times, but not much. And yeah, I'm just staying away because it's just too much going on.
Yeah.
I don't have the capacity.
Well, it is spring. I guess this is the time to be cleaning. And so maybe you just need a clean environment.
I've been cleaning out my friends lists.
Girl, I can't even, I have not. I mean, not in my, I'm not even talking about in my life. I'm talking about like on actual social media.
Yeah.
Nah, man. If we friends, we gonna be friends till I fucking die, I guess. Cause like I don't have the patience to go in and be like, no, you don't have access. You don't have like I'm like, if there's somebody on there that I don't really whatever, like I will mute them forever and just leave them on mute and never see them ever again. And I'll be fine with that.
I understand that. I have a few people who are on mute, but I go through phases where like I'll get on, I'll see somebody has posted something, and then like my immediate response is, "Who are you and why do I follow you?" And I'll go and click on their page and be like, "Nope, I have no idea how this relationship started. Unfollow." And then I go through phases where I am like, you know what? I got time today. Let me just start unfollowing people, and I'll just I don't do it like intentionally, like, okay, I'm gonna go unfollow people tomorrow. But like I'll just be on my phone and realize I really wanna get rid of some stuff. I've been in this mode of like clearing out space. I got rid of some shoes the other day. And sometimes you just get the itch to get rid of clothes or whatever. That's what I do with my friends list. I be in that energy sometimes.
Wow. I've thought about what you just said about the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
I have not gotten rid of shoes. Like they've had to be like
Toe down.
toe down, just something severely wrong that I'm like, oh, I gotta throw these out. But like just I have so many pairs and pairs that don't even have boxes that I don't even want to know what they look like right now. I know they just been chilling in like, in a bag that's, whatever. But I'm like, yeah, I probably should do that. I've
Mm-hmm.
done clothes. Like I went through my clothes. Well, at least for my like the stuff that's hanging, at least. I went
Right.
through all of that stuff and it was like, okay, no, 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 no. Like I just switched everything out and I switched all my hangers to one color. So that was nice.
Oh, that's cute.
But other than that, but then there's the thing. I get the clothes, I put them in a bag, like I'm gonna take these to Goodwill. And where do they go? In my trunk. And now they're still in the trunk of the car. They've been in there for a couple weeks now. And I'm just like, yo, you really need to drop this bag of clothes off.
At least yours are in the trunk. All of my stuff is sitting at the front door. They ain't left the house yet. But there's a stack of stuff at the front door. Dishes, uh what are those things called? Comforters, like all kinds of stuff. Just sitting at the front door. Books, stacks. I just added shoes to that the other day, literally like 2 days ago.
Nice.
It hasn't even made it to the car yet, though. And it's been months. But it'll get there. Eventually, my therapist and I were talking about this. Eventually, it might just end up on the curb.
Oh Lord. Well, you tried.
Listen, what can you do?
Hopefully they can go to a good home. But yeah, I don't know. Spring cleaning. I'm trying. I'm doing little by little, and I can tell that I'm slowly but surely coming out of my funk because I'm like, oh, maybe I'll do something to my patio, before summer happens, I'm gonna put in some shelves here and then, I'm starting to kind of design stuff. I think just I'm like, okay, just lean into the stuff that
Right.
either you wanted to do that you like,
Right.
and just go for it because that'll help. I think that'll help
Right.
me, stay motivated. Like, oh, I have something,
Yeah.
other than work and, other obligations that I have. It's like, okay, no, what are you doing that you would find fun
Right.
change
That
some
feels
things
good.
around.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of doing that. So I guess that's a part of my cleaning.
Mm-hmm. Sprucing this place up. You reminded me. I have, I have lights, outdoor lights for my patio that I've had for like since the end of last summer because I bought them in like fall, and I'm like, okay, I need to put those up because it's getting warmer.
Yeah. I'm trying to put like some little, not fake, like a fake, like it's not tile, but it's kind of like something like that, like flooring, kind of like
Mm-hmm.
on the floor of my patio. So then it feels
That's
like I could
cute.
just walk out there and just whatever, put some little lights up and a chair and a little table and call it a day. Maybe some plants.
Yeah, that's cute. Little
Yeah,
cute little outdoor space. I like
yeah.
that.
Let's switch it up in here a little bit. I've been here 7 years now.
Has it been 7 years?
Yeah, I'm
Goodness.
pretty sure.
I remember when you moved in there. Hmm. Jeez. I guess the last few years just all feel like
Well, no,
forever
6. Or is
and
it
one.
6? No, I think it's 6 or 7. It's one. It's one. But I was turning 27. I think that's what I
Mm,
was turning 27 and then So now I'm turning 34. So 6, 7, 6.
We're turning 34.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm excited. It is what it is. Like, what the fuck? I don't have a choice.
I'm not mad about it. I just feel like I've missed something. Like how
These
I
last 2 years, that's what you
you're
missed,
right. You're
girl. We
right.
haven't done shit. It
You're
feels
right.
like, wait, what the fuck? Can
How
you
are we at
imagine?
34?
Can you imagine your like kids though, like kids that
Yes.
missed like fourth and fifth grade, and now all of a sudden they're in the sixth grade,
Right.
and
And
they
how
come back
life
to
is
school,
so
and they're like,
different.
life is
Yeah.
different. And
Mm-hmm.
that would be, oh man, oh,
Mm-hmm.
it just
I
would.
mean, yeah, I'm having feelings about socializing again. Like, I feel like I don't know what it looks like to be in a group of people larger than, like five and socialize and interact with people and all of that. So I can't imagine what that looks like for kids.
I know. The only way I've definitely interacted with a big group because I've gone to like the Hollywood Bowl, and
Right.
I've done different things or whatnot, and it was eerie. I mean, it was weird. Don't get me wrong.
It feels
I
weird.
felt strange, but I don't know, man. I couldn't. There's just certain things you just gotta do, and I just had to I gotta push through this because eventually it is gonna go back to normal,
Yeah.
and I have to kind of, I guess, ease myself in. I wasn't doing it all the time, but I was just
Right.
kind of like a little something here. Maybe this was a little big, but I'm gonna keep my mask on. I'm gonna try to
Right.
be as safe as I can, and you know,
Yeah.
that's all
I
I.
think that's how I felt about traveling and going out to eat. I was like, well, I can find safe ways of doing both of those things and be okay.
Right.
But for me, couldn't justify crowds yet. But yeah. I think even when you do it though, it feels kind of weird. It feels strange. It feels odd.
Well, the ultimate test for me is going to be on Saturday, girl, because I'm going to that music festival in
Yeah.
downtown LA. I'm like, okay,
You brave.
I am. But you know what? I already told my friend that I'm going with, I told them that, hey, look, I don't need to be in the front.
Yeah.
That's not me. I just want to enjoy the music. I'm sure there's going to be
Yeah.
screens or something.
Right.
I'm okay. I don't
Do it
need
in a
to.
way
And
that
this is
feels
why I've
safe.
never even gone to festivals ever. Will be my first festival, which is kind of
Mhm.
strange since I do love live music,
Mhm.
but
I'm
I rather
surprised.
pay more
Right. For a
per
concert.
individual
Yeah.
than to be stuck in a place or wait in long lines for the bathroom. The whole, it's just,
I get that.
it's just a whole, and then it's a whole day commitment.
Yeah. I
And then
get
if it's
that.
multi days, oh Lord,
I
that's
get
even
that.
that's a lot. And yeah, I don't know. So I'm gonna be looking for all exits, and so if I got a dip, I can dip.
Yeah. Hopefully it's fun though.
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
I'll be all right. But yeah, I don't know. Any more Rona woes? I guess. Oh well, mine was fucking Kim and Kanye. I just get a room, y'all. Just get a room. We don't want to hear nothing else.
Mm.
It's too much, and I just feel sorry for all parties, really.
Right.
But then at the same time, I'm like, what do I care? These people are billionaires, or so they say, they claim. They're
Right.
billionaires.
As far as we know.
So just do y'all. Why can't y'all do this behind closed doors? I just don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just new money. You know how
I
people
don't
say new money is flashy, new money has to be in the scene, new money has to whatever.
maybe, but I also think that this is just two people, regardless of money, who like a little attention.
Right. But no. For sure. I'm not saying they literally have new money. I'm just saying that their behavior is like someone who has new money, who's just flashy and showy, and
Yeah.
and it's just all right, y'all breaking up. She's moved on. You've moved
Yeah,
on. You know, you're
but y'all
looking to
clearly
be,
haven't.
you clearly have not moved on. And I'm going to say both parties have not moved on, uh, for whatever reason. And I get it. It's difficult. Relationships are difficult. But at the same time, it's like, you know, joking about murder, joking about like just being like publicly just doing things that's like, yeah, there are young kids involved.
Yeah,
So, maybe those kids are in their own bubble, so it doesn't matter. But at the same time, it's like they're gonna look back on this
yeah,
and see what a public spectacle this entire situation is.
right.
And,
Yeah.
and then Kim, that whole, it's International Women's Month or Women's
Oh
History Month. And
gosh,
this bitch talk
yes.
about women need to get up off their ass and work. Girl,
You don't go sit down somewhere.
that's why I said, like, I never followed none of them. That was
Yeah,
never my thing. I was never a Kardashian, none like Jenner, all them people's fans. I was a Kanye fan.
yeah,
I've been a Kanye fan his entire career. And I feel like all of this shit, like he has always like made, comments in the public and done crazy shit or whatever, but it's his mental health. Those are the reasons why he's doing this. Like, yeah, he knows marketing. Sure. I'm not saying he's a dummy,
right.
but like most of these like pop-offs and shit that just like, he says he hates the media, but then he just is online all the time. Like, you don't, dog. You don't. Either you don't
But
or
I feel
you ain't
like
taking your meds. It's either or maybe
right.
it's both.
Maybe
I
it's
don't know,
both.
but like
Right.
as a fan, it's just slowly but surely, it's just like the respect is just going out of the window.
Yeah.
And they say you should be able to separate an artist from
But
their work,
no,
but like this is just
no. Mm-mm. I think this couple, the two of them as individuals, as quote unquote celebrities, whatever that means, are also just a manifestation of the larger society though. Like we are a society of people that want to put all our business on the internet. We are a society of people that expect that people put all their business on the internet. We are a society of people that say we don't like the media or portrayal of people and this, that, and the other, and still turn around and do the same shit online ourselves. And I mean, yeah, it's annoying and it's frustrating or whatever. But I also am just like, y'all, there are so many bigger things to be worried about in the world. I can't even follow what's going on. I don't even completely know. The little bit I do know is because somebody posted about it and I just happened to be scrolling that
exactly. But
day.
here's the thing. I follow Yay, but I don't follow any of the others. But it's all the blogs. It's like everybody's
Everybody's
reposting this
talking
shit. And
about
I'm
it.
just like,
Yeah.
whoa, I didn't know this was news. I didn't know it was news, but then it's just like it's for clicks, it's for bait, it's for likes, it's
Yeah.
for whatever. And I'm just like,
Absolutely. That is the society we live in. And so why not have all your business in the streets so everybody can continue to repost it? Or why not put all your business in the streets so that everybody knows what's going on? Like, I don't know. It's not something I like about our society as a whole. And why I choose not to be on socials very much
it's
lately.
branding, baby. Everything is
Uh,
marketing.
that is not what I want my brand to look like.
It's branding, baby. Everything is marketing.
Katrina just has a different idea of what her brand should be. And that ain't it. I don't want to
Yeah.
be branded by the drama that's in my life.
Yeah. And
That's that.
that's that. Yeah, those are my Rona woes. I just it's too much shit going on that I'm just sick of, and I'm sick of it coming from like real like journalists, like real
Right.
magazines, like
Y'all
real
ain't got
place,
nothing else to
like
talk
real
about?
places are posting shit about them. So it's like, I don't know.
We don't have
That's
enough real news going on in the world. This is what
no, they want to distract you because of these fucking gas prices, girl, and the war and the fucking go back to work and the other shit. They're like, you know what? let's just
Let's talk
rev
about
up about
something else.
something crazy. Let's talk about how this man is harassing this woman online, and this woman is living in a fucking bubble because she thinks people don't want to work anymore. Bitch, we tired. Okay. And your level of work is nowhere near the amount of level of work that any regular person, man or woman, I will say man or woman, should be doing.
Right. But especially
And
Black
I'm not
women
saying
and
she
women
doesn't
of
work.
color. But like, yeah, your privilege is showing, ma'am.
Yeah. So, and they was running with it, girl. That's what my thing was. They was running with it. Like she was getting slayed, fried on online. Like people were going in, but the people was, I felt like they were gaslighting. They were like, oh, well, here's this remix to her saying it. Then they were making memes of her saying it. I'm like, oh God, this is a lot. It's a lot.
Mm-mm.
A lot. That's why I'm gonna say a prayer. I say my prayers in the morning, and I always pray for our society. I do. I really throw that in there every time, and I hope God hear me, because I'm always just saying
It's a shit show.
I don't know what's going on, and we got business to take care of. Okay. There are things like we might not have a place to call home. Okay.
Right.
So what are we doing?
We don't know. We don't have any idea. We just out here.
We out here, and if you out here too, I'm praying for you too.
Good luck. See you on the other side.
See you there. I'll be there in the promised land.
Oh God. All right, y'all. This next segment is called Roses. Marlena, who are you giving your rose to this week?
So, as I mentioned earlier, that it is Women's History Month, and I just felt like this round of roses for the rest of March. I just wanted to shout out a woman that is on her grind or who's killing it, and someone that I'm like, okay, like I see what you're doing, fam. Like, and I hope you get nothing but love and support, and I just hope that she keeps going, because she's got I love to see people with discipline and someone who's dedicated and genuinely seems like they care about what they're doing.
Sure.
Because you don't get a lot of people like that. You really don't. uh, a lot of times people are just watching a lot of their life pass them by not doing the stuff that makes them happy.
Sure.
And she genuinely seems like she's enjoying what she's doing. And then on top of that, she's in a world where her, what she's creating is, it's just service. It's in service of others. And so, yeah, I just want to shout out Stizzo Speaks. She's a leadership and organization coach. She's a women's empowerment speaker and mentor. She also hosts these events called the Outlet LA with Dr. Dapper. And, they're just consistent, man, and they about their shit. And I respect that 100.
Okay.
But yeah, shout out to Stizzo. She's my neighbor.
Absolutely.
She's cool peeps, and keep doing your thing, girl.
Absolutely. Women's empowerment. We need that.
Yes, we
consistently.
do. Mm-hmm.
Because there's some bullshit in these streets.
No, I can't even say just a little.
Nah, it's like full blown bullshit in the streets. But
But we gonna be all right.
Yeah. And we appreciate people like Stizzo.
Right. Exactly. We do.
Who help them, who help us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, Katrina, who are you gonna give your rose to this week?
I'm also giving my rose to a woman. I'm gonna give my rose to my youngest sister. She just had a birthday,
Ooh.
and we was in Miami having a little fun, chilling for her birthday. But as with many of us, she's been going through some things. Life has been hard, her job has been tough, and all of those things. And it was nice to see her and be able to spend some time and just, relax. Typically, if I go to visit, because she doesn't live in state, but if I go to visit, it's like I'm visiting, but she still has to work and all of that. So it was nice to have like a long weekend away. I'm glad she got some time off. She went and traveled a little bit and all of that. But yeah, I just want to shout her out, give her a rose for all the things that she's doing, all the things that she has to move through on a regular basis in life, as many of us do. But, it's hard. And we don't get enough credit for the ways that we move through it and keep our head up and keep pushing and not fall apart, not drown under the weight of all of it. And so I just want to shout her out for that, because life is tough and adulthood has not been the easiest thing for her. So shout out to my baby sister. I always like calling her that, and I don't know if she wants me to say her name, so we're just gonna call her baby sis.
Baby sis. I know her name.
Yeah, you do.
No, but shout out to her. Love her. Hope she is, doing well. And I'm glad she did get to take the time away. Miami, huh? Last time I was in Miami, I was there with you. I have not been back since.
That was an adventure.
It was an adventure.
Miami is always an adventure in my life. This was probably the least eventful trip to Miami I've ever had.
Yeah, because it was eventful.
Yeah.
And it was muggy. I just remember it being so muggy.
This time it was windy. It was like hot, but hella windy. Like you almost couldn't enjoy the heat because it was just so windy. It was weird. Yeah. It was like 80 plus degrees, and it was windy. It was strange. Yeah. But we just chilled. We slept in, we ate, we walked a little bit, hung out on the beach. That was it. Chilling. It was nice.
I'm chilling. I'm good. I'm kicking it and I'm vibing. I'm chilling. I like that song.
It is a good song.
Yeah. I can't wait, man. I can't wait to be chilling.
You about to be there.
I know, in like 2 weeks.
It's almost here.
Actually, you know what? That's what I'm saying. That's why I never get excited. That's what I always tell my cousin was like, "Oh, aren't you excited? Aren't you excited?" And I was like, no, I won't be excited until we actually get on the plane, because if I get excited before, then it's going to be here. Like, it's going to come so fast and then boom, it'll be over. And I'll be like, damn, where am I going next?
I'd be excited. I can't stop myself from getting excited. And the problem with that is I'd be on vacation mode forever. Like, I'd be in vacation mode mentally 2 weeks before the trip.
Well, that could be your post-Rona, okay? Not your woe, but your post-Rona win, son. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. We out.
We out.
Well, that was another episode of Excess Baggage.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Excess Baggage Pod. That's Excess Baggage POD. Be sure to like, subscribe, and review on the podcast app and Spotify.
And remember to pack light and keep it tight.
Oh, show.